Rahim. Today we are going to discuss quadratic equations. First of all, we will discuss the definition, most simplest definition of the quadratic equation and its general form or standard form. After that, we will move towards the methods to solve the quadratic equation. Now, first of all, what is the definition of quadratic equation? It is a type of equation. It is a type of equation in which maximum power or highest power of unknown is square, that means 2. It is the most simplest definition of the quadratic equation. Now, the type of equation in which the highest power of the unknown is 2 or a square. Then standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now in this equation you can see these a, b and c. All these are numerical constants. Okay, these are numerical constants. And in general form we always have positive sign. If in any equation you have negative sign, that means that sign would be of this numerical constant. Now the coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b, and the last one, the constant term, is c. Okay, a, b and c. We will use this a, b, c in the solution of quadratic equation when we use the formula to solve the equation. So in general form we have positive sign, okay, and the coefficient of x square is a plus bx plus c. If the coefficient of x becomes 0, then our equation will reduce to the ax square plus c is equals to 0. Okay? This is a type of equation which is called pure quadratic equation. Okay, when the coefficient of x becomes 0, our equation reduces to this form and it is called the pure quadratic equation. Okay, there are basically 3 methods which we use to solve the quadratic equations. The first one is factorization method. The second one is completing square method. And the last one is solution of the quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. We will discuss all these methods one by one. Today we are going to discuss the factorization method. Let's have a numerical example. We will solve that example with the factorization method. We can take any type of equation. Simply we write in 3x square plus 5x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now first of all you should see that it is a quadratic equation. We have an unknown with the highest power 2. 3 is the coefficient of x square, 5 is the coefficient of x, and 2 is the constant number. Previously we were calling them a, b and c, the numerical constants. Okay, now what we do in factorization method, we will factorize as, now in this equation you should see the first and the last values, the coefficients 2 and 3. Okay, we are having 2 and 3. We multiplied these two coefficients, we will get 6. Okay, now in this equation we should form a number which if we multiply that number it becomes 6, or if we add or subtract that number it becomes the central value. Simply, if you see, 3 into 2 is 6, but 3 plus 2 is 5. So we can make factors of this as 3x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, now we are having 4 values. We can make this type of pairs. From first two we can take something constant, and from the last two we can take some other thing constant. If you look at this, we can take 3x as common. We will left with x plus, here we will left with 1. Now in this we can take 2 as common, so we will left with x plus 1 is equals to 0. The values inside the brackets should always be same. Okay, if there is some difference of sign or some digit, it means you are making some mistake. Okay, you should consider this. The values of the brackets, bracketed terms, they should be equal in digits as well as in signs. Okay, now x plus 1 is common in both these terms. So from here, when we take x plus 1 common, we will left with 3x. And if we take this side common, we will left with 2 is equals to 0. Now we have two linear equations. Now we can separate them as x plus 1 is equals to 0 and 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. So simply we will solve it for x. We will left with, here we have 0. When plus 1 changes the place, it will becomes minus 1, and x becomes, the one value of x is minus 1. So from here 3x is equal to 0. Same is the case here. It becomes minus 2. 3x is equals to minus 2. Now you can see we are solving it for x. So these 3 should be eliminated from here as it is multiplied by the x. So when we change the place, it becomes in the denominator on the other side. So we have the second root, x is equals to minus 2 by 3. So as in quadratic equation, the highest power of the unknown is 2. That means in answer we should have 2 values, or those values are called roots. Now our solution set is equals to minus 1 and minus 2 by 3. This is the solution of our numerical example. The method we use here is the factorization method, and after that we will move toward the completing square method. I hope this video will help you in learning. If you like the video, do remember to like and share it, and if you are new on my channel, please share, please subscribe my channel, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get all the other interesting videos timely. Thank you.